I'm coming home, I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming.
Welcome back to Wilso Productions, and I'm going to bring you a movie review today. I'm going to be concluding the Spider-Man series. It's sad, I know, but this is it for us guys. So, coming to an end of our Spider-Man series, we're going to finish up with Spider-Man Homecoming, a film I've been waiting for a couple of months, and a film I've been very excited for because I thought, I wanted to see something more in a Spider-Man series. I like Spider-Man. He's a favorite Marvel hero of mine, so I like Spider-Man. I hope he gets done. So, let's talk about what the film is about. First off, it takes you off in a little bit of a different direction. First off, showing who the future villain is. It's a guy called Adrian Toomes, and he is portrayed by Michael Keaton. And he's pretty much cleaning up after Ultron and the disaster of the Avengers movie. And he's just working to try and take these scraps away, I guess, for the city and clean it up after the Avengers mess. From there, you have another group of cleanup people who are contracted by certain people to do the cleanup. And Michael Keaton isn't too happy about this, and they leave, but they still got a whole bunch of alien parts from the days they cleaned up the way before. So they decided to use that in order to create some different equipment in order for them to use in order to steal back from the people, like the Avengers people and stuff like that. Thus giving you the Vulture. From there, you were introduced to Tom Holland, who is battling being Spider-Man and being a high school student, having also a crush on his one girl that he really likes. It isn't Gwen Stacy or MJ, but you kind of see that this girl is just sort of only going to be in this film. So really, I'm not going to be focusing on her actress and all that. She played a good enough role. You just have really good scenes of Spider-Man just being Spider-Man and making a few mistakes. Like, there's one scene where he thought a guy was stealing a car. It turned out to be the guy's car. And then all the neighbors were yelling at Spider-Man. It was a pretty funny scene. There's also another funny scene where Spider-Man tries to attach his web to something, but then he realizes that there was no buildings or anything like that for him to attach to, so he actually had to run across a golf course, which was pretty funny just because that's just what he would have to do. And then you just have this other subplot of Spider-Man being mentored by Iron Man, making sure that he doesn't make mistakes, and that Iron Man just wants him to be the little friendly Spider-Man in his own neighborhood, just looking after the smaller people. And but Tom Holland wants to be more. He wants to be a part of the Avengers, and he wants to help out there. From there, you also have his best friend Ned, who discovers that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and that he tries to help him out with just various things. So just like, being his eyes and ears sometimes for Peter, and it turns out to be really good chemistry between these two, and it has some funny moments, and I like it. It was a really good film in that regard. Mainly just about Peter Parker trying to prove himself to Tony Stark to be included in the Avengers. But then he's being tested by Tony in order to be just just the guy training to be like just a normal Spider-Man. He just wants him to he's like, look, can you deal with the little criminals first and prove to me that you can do that, and then maybe we'll talk about the Avengers later on. It's a really well shot film, guys. I gotta say, I enjoyed the film as what it was. I enjoyed the fact that Tom Holland did an excellent performance as Peter Parker and Spider-Man. I thought Spider-Man, his role was a lot more stronger and better. But, that's always going to happen, really. When you're the Spider-Man, you're going to be taking the Spider-Man role much more seriously than the Peter Parker role. But I still feel his Peter Parker role was quite good. And I thought it was better than Andrew Garfield's portrayal of Peter Parker. The other characters like Michael Keaton's Vulture was excellent as well. He portrayed a very good villain. And also a very compassionate villain too. Like, he didn't want to do this, but he was kind of forced to because of certain people kicking him out of places when he needed the work and needed to provide for his family. So the only way he knows is to steal back off the people that stole off of him. From there, you also have really good side roles like Ned Ned, who helps Peter out, and he's did an excellent job too. You got to thank the actor Jacob Batalon, and he did a good job. Aunt May was a very good performance as well. Marissa Tomei did a very good job. She did excellent portraying Aunt May. Not really much to really prove. Just had to just be there for Peter, kind of, be worried about him, ask him questions, and I hope that in the next film she gets to be a bit more of that role, like knowing what Peter Parker goes through now, that she want to try and help him more often. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see next series in the film. Sorry. So yeah, like the music, the action, the Spider-Man costume, all the things are really good. It's a very good shot film. It feels like a teenage film, and you're going to probably have to accept that Tom Holland is very young, so they wanted it to be a high school-y film, so it is kind of like that, but it is fun as well. It's like a fun high school film, and you'll enjoy it for what it is, and you'll love the Spider-Man parts the most, just because it is fun when he does it. And he's he's probably one of the best portrayals of Spider-Man, like, really, I've ever seen in a long while, other than maybe, I don't know, it's like, I guess, he's really good, he's very funny, and he's very, technical like Spider-Man. Some negatives, it can be a bit CGI heavy, but that's just going to happen anyways in these films because of, like, action ways and stuff like that, but, you forgive it for what it is, because it's still a good film, and really, it isn't all CGI. There are parts of it where there are no CGI parts, but big parts like the ending's third sequence can be CGI heavy. And if you don't really like the feel of a teenage film in your Spider-Man films, you're probably not going to like this film. But for me, I didn't find it a problem. I enjoyed this film for what it is. So guys, I'm going to give Spider-Man Homecoming an 8 out of 10. It was a very good film. For me personally, I got what I wanted in the Spider-Man film. I found it was very good for the humor ways. Like, it actually had much more punchlines this time around, and I focused on that part of Spider-Man. And I like Tom Holland as Peter Parker and Spider-Man. So, you gotta like all these actors. They did a very good job of this film. And I hope this film does really good in the box office. Thank you again, guys, for tuning in to Wilso Productions. I hope you enjoyed this movie review. If you did, hit a like on the video. If you want to see more of this content, subscribe for more. If you want to subscribe for gaming content, I do that weekly as well. And movie reviews and TV reviews, So subscribe if you want to do that as well. Also, if you want to give me some ideas for future reviews, hit me up on the comment section below with film ideas that you think I could do. Whether it be good or bad. You can also do this on Wilso Reviews on my Facebook. You can just type in Wilso Reviews and you'll find it. Thank you again. I hope to see you soon, guys. See ya.